Hello there, this is Mr. Fingers and Talking Hunch from Bad English Rex. Some of you might remember when I was doing this video with my friend whose hand came from here and we were pronouncing bad names. And he was pronouncing as Englishman because he's from England, and myself in Finglish because I'm from Finland. And I know I pronounce like I do, but that's my weakness. I'm superhero, but I still have one weakness. Yes, but let's go back to... Now I want to do this same a little bit different twist. And I ask from my friend from Brazil, Gustavo Scafuro, help me. I chose some record and I sent him video and he will pronounce them, and after that I will pronounce like I do. Let's see what happens if there is some other language or something else you like to hear. I try to contact some other friend outside of universum. Okay, let's go to the tape. Here is Gustavo Scafuro.
First one, it's a tough one already. He taught it. So if I would say that in trying to say like in English, I would say he taught it. But if I would say that in Portuguese, I would say retorite. Next. By the way, never heard about this band. It seems like a really like a children, like a really young boy, maybe a boy, draw like a monster or in a car, blue car, probably a son of a band member. And right now I'm gonna try to say the album name, Apina ja Corolla. Apina ja Corolla.
Rehtorit, apina ja korolla. Yes, Portuguese way is closer to right than in English way. It is rehtorit and not rihtorit. And it's apina and Corolla, and Corolla means Toyota Corolla car, and Apina is monkey, and this is monkey. Yes, because Toyota Corolla is quite popular among young people, at least was back then. This song is about really bad car with really good sound system and so on. I like it. It's like Ramo Punkia. Ramo reference to Ramos.
Another tough one. They have like two accents on the A, letter A.
We call them A.
We do have a similar accent in Portuguese, but never two in the same word. Never. Elanquelaizet. Elanquelaizlet. Really hard. Again, let me try again. Elanquelancel. I think it's an L in the end.
Actually, in the end it is T, or as we say, T.
Some elephants. Maybe it's L. The elephants. Oh, the album name. Cool cover. Another drawing. Now probably adult, but like a 2D kind of drawing. A couple elephants and five gentlemen. One of them in the middle, maybe a magician. And the album name is Rompazircos. In Portuguese, I would say something like Pá Circus. Pá Circus. Umpa Circus. I don't know where the tonic accent goes, so Umpa Circus.
Eläkeläiset humppasirkus. Yes, it's totally adult music. If you would know the lyrics, you would know that it's for adults or not for anyone. They have made humppa cover versions. I have mentioned humppa in many videos because I've been talking about them. On my previous videos it's like music, and it's they have made Scorpions,
Bon Jovi, Madonna, Zero Bottom, Nightwish, Doors, Nirvana, Eagles, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, and so on.
Number of the Beast is also fun, and Breaking the Law. Well, they all are. They have played also in Wacken Open Air and other metal festival. That's quite fun.
Oh, this is a easy one. But here in Brazil, many people wouldn't say right Iron Maiden, or in Portuguese we say Donzela de Ferro. It's the translation for the words Iron Maiden. Easy one.
In Finnish it would be Rautaneito or Rautaneitsyt. Actually there is a really cool fan site called rautaneito.com, but it's in Finnish.
And the album title is Power Slave, of course.
Iron Maiden, Power Slave, or Power Slave. Friendly way, Maideni. Or just Maiden.
Okay, I don't know this band. Hybrid Children. In English, it's easier to say. We in Brazil, when we learn English, we try to do the accent from North American and not from England. But this one, I think it's pretty common. Hybrid children, hybrid children. And the title is Bleed Baby Bleed.
Hybrid Children, Bleed Baby Bleed.
I don't know this band, never heard of. I have no idea what it is and where it's from. I have no idea.
Finnish alternative rock with
Next.
funk and metal parts.
Another band that I don't know, but it's much more expensive.
Actually it was really cheap because it was 39 marks, Finnish marks, and it would be like 7 point something US dollars. But there isn't Finnish mark anymore, there's just this euro.
Maybe a good sign. Sleepers. It's kind of tricky to say the two words at the same time. Sleepers.
Sleepers.
Or friendly sleepparit.
This band made some songs that were kind of funny. They had dressed up funny when they were playing, and they had really stupid songs. But at the same time, they still had some really good musicians with them. Later, this band turned to be Leningrad Cowboys. One of guitarists that were playing with them was also in Hurricanes called, and he was called Albert Järvinen. Lemmy Kilmister, by the way, sings in one song that Albert recorded as single, if I have understood right.
Tough one. House Millie. Two eyes. House Millie. And the name of the album, Satista Aurinkoon. Closer. Satista aurinkoon.
Hausmylly sateesta aurinkoon.
Words like this in Finnish is kind of close to how we say in Portuguese things. So if this was like an invented word in Portuguese, I would say satesta aurinkoon. Aurinkoon. And again, the band Hausmylly. Maybe Hausmylly or Hausmylly.
Hausmylly is kind of 90s pop techno, but on this album the singer is so good. Listen, ballad called Kaksi varjoa. That means, by the way, two shadows. Some romantic song, but it's really good. It could be also on some power metal record as a ballad song, if you ask from me, and you're asking from me.
Oh boy, female band, 5 girls, never heard of. Actually, this is a Portuguese. We have this word in Portuguese. Indicas. It's a verb. Indicar, which means, for instance, if you are lost somewhere and you ask for help, please tell me where I can find something, or a street or something, and someone would indicar the right path, the right way to get there. I would say like if this is a English or American band, I don't know this, but I would say Indicas. The title name is Away Away. Funny. Away Away.
Indica, way away. Indica is Finnish band. You might like them because they are female front. Well, of course they are female front. Almost like metal band. They started as a rock band, but it a little bit turned their style. And this record was produced by Tuomas Holopainen from Nightwish. You can hear it if you listen. It's I think this was nothing special, but it was good and also looks nice. Pete Williams orchestrated several songs for this album. He has worked also with Uriah Heep, Nightwish and Ringo Starr and so on.
Let's see more. This is an easy one. Countdown. Let me see again. Countdown to extinction. Extinction. Countdown to extinction. It's not easy to say that the right way, but it's Megadeth. Megadeth. Some people say here in Brazil Megadeth. Megadeth. I don't like. We don't have we don't use the tongue between the teeth like Americans do. So it's one of the hardest thing when we are learning English to say death, 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 death. It's kind of hard for us. Megadeth, Megadeth. It's not death, but it's death, death. Megadeth. Countdown, countdown to extinction. How we would pronounce this in Portuguese? Countdown to extinction. We don't have words like this. Countdown to extinction.
Megadeth. Countdown to Extinction.
I could also say, kuunteliko se uuden Megadethin levy? Did you listen to new Megadeth album?
This one I know.
Really fun that you have heard that band already.
Finally, some band from Finland that I know. Mokoma. I have a friend who went to a festival in Finland, and he told me about this band, and I have downloaded some of their albums. Good band, Mokoma. It's easy to say a word like this in Portuguese, but if this band was a Brazilian band, we would say Mokoma, 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 Mokoma. Let me see the title of the album. Vides Vodenaika. Vides Vodenaika.
Mokoma, 5. vuoden aika.
Weird. I need to buy some Mokoma. I don't have any.
Well, you should. I guess you don't have in stores that band, but fun thing is that I was looking for music from Japanese websites, and from one website I found Mokoma. Mokoma's records were there selling. How cool is that? I guess Mokoma might also mean something in Japanese. Maybe they are for that reason popular there.
Oh, this one I have. It's a project by Tobias Sammet, German musician, singer, and this project is Avantasia. This one is kind of different how we say here in Brazil. Because the words how it say it's very close to Portuguese. We use words like this in some fashion. So here we would say a fantasia, almost fantasia, which is a custom, a vest that you put for carnival or something. Fantasia, but this word we don't have in Portuguese, but the syllables we have in some words. So here people that doesn't speak English would say a fantasia, but we know the band, so it's called Avantasia. It's pretty different how you pronounce.
Avantasia, the metal opera.
Great project, by the way, with lots of guest musicians, many people from power metal bands, melodic metal bands,
Like
and
rock
such.
or Southern Adele and Timo Tolkki and Marco
And the
Hieta.
title is the metal opera. Opera is another word that we have here in Brazil,
In Finnish this would be metalliopera.
but with a total different meaning. Like a operation, opera. Someone who opera, he's make a surgery in a patient. So there's a different meaning, but of course, opera, it's like a classical music style with tenors and singers. Not just tenor, but also other types of singers. The metal opera. Metal is another word that we have in Portuguese. Metal. The element metal. And some bands in Brazil call themselves metal a lot in songs and lyrics. O Deus do Metal. the god of metal, things like that. Okay, this one, I don't have this album, but I know it's the singer for Stratovarius, Cotipelto. We could have something like this in Portuguese, but with a C instead of a K, Cotipelto. But it's pretty much how I pronounce. I don't know if it's right or not, but I used to say Cotipelto. The title of the album, let me see, Waiting for the Dawn.
Cotipelto means, by the way, home field.
Oh, great bands. I love them. Muse. Like calls. Black Holes and Revelations. Great album. Muse, 2 syllables, pretty close to words that we have in Portuguese, but we would say muse. We don't say muse. Black Holes and Revelations.
Muse, Black Holes and Revelations. Or just Muse, Black Holes. Ja mikä se nyt oli?
3 consonants without any vowel. Kaipik. And the title is worst. I don't know what means the first letter. Looks the right or wrong position. Looking back. Eiffel. So the band, I would guess Kipk, and the title of the album Eiffel. Kind of weird.
Kursk, and about title I have no idea. It's also Russian.
Looks like a melodic death metal kind of bands, like In Flames, things like that. I don't know if it is.
Kursk band name is from a Russian industrial town called Kursk, and it is doom metal band. There was also this Kursk submarine disaster. They made also a movie about that with Colin Firth. But in this band plays also guitarist and bass player. Both are from Sentenced. Really interesting that this band singer sings also in power metal band and in punk band. But this is really good if you like doom metal. This is like really sad and what would I say? Sad, calm, no fun, dark. Maybe one reason is also that because they sing in Russian and it sounds so. That's why it sounds so brutal and heavy. I don't know. I don't usually listen music in Russian, but on this kind of music it works. Hope it went well. Thanks working with me, Gustavo, making this. It was really fun and you put so much effort for this. And I am still showing just my hands. I'm sorry about that, but nice to know you. Bye bye.